Welcome back. Now, the sport of polo is historically reserved for people of means, the well-to-do, and even royalty. But Colorado State student Kareem Rosser has overcome the odds, and he's made himself into one of the top players in America.
Growing up as a kid, it wasn't always fun for me. I grew up in a pretty tough neighborhood in Philadelphia. Pretty much what I would see every day is just drug deals, violence. Sometimes see people just laying dead on the ground, murders. My start with riding was through an organization called Work to Ride. It's a nonprofit organization that reaches out to inner city youth. In the beginning, I would go and get to the barn and work and muck stalls and feed the horses and whatever chores that needed to be done around the barn. The moment I walked into the barn, I knew that I loved horses and this is what I wanted to do and this is where I wanted to be. At the time I began riding, I was around 8 or so. Eventually I was introduced to polo. My first swing, I was addicted. Polo can be very simple, sort of similar to hockey on horse. As you're playing polo, there are visible lines that are created when you're playing, and you have to respect those lines because the game is at a very fast speed, and the balls change directions probably every second. It's a contact sport. You have horses fall down, players get hurt, people break bones, but it is very dangerous.
Are you fearless?
Oh, for sure. I mean, polo is, some people say it's like, the next dangerous sport after NASCAR. My original plan was not to come to Fort Collins. It's a bit different, but, I actually enjoy the fact that it has sort of a rural urban mix to it. It's just not straight cows. We have a very good team this year. Only 3 guys play at a time, and I'm one of the 3 starters here. So I was fortunate enough to make the team. We're a club sport. We aren't on a scholarship. We aren't considered a varsity sport.
Traditionally, pretty white sport, yeah?
There are very few African Americans. I try to set the example and let people know that it's more than just race or your color, and you can go out and compete. I'm trying to break barriers and let people know it's more than just a sport of kings and millionaires and wealthy white people. My mom is very proud of me. I feel much happier than I probably would be if I was home right now. Being trapped in Philadelphia, I wouldn't have the opportunity to get out and to see the world and just go to college and get an education, Polo as a whole has just been my passport to the world, literally.
Thanks to videographer Major King for that piece.